Dive into all the fall festivities, we need to learn some facts first. See how much our hosts know about the season in Bella's Game Show.
And watch as Anna and I get real cheesy in today's episode of Taste Test Tuesday.
Stay tuned to learn more about one of our new cast members, Chloe.
Yes, she'll be sharing all the details on her new song.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of The College Boys. How are we feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good. It's a good day.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's nice out. We're starting to get some fall weather. How are we feeling?
Amazing.
Yeah. Yesterday was very cold.
A little chilly.
Yeah.
It's freezing.
It kind of hit us out of nowhere,
Yeah.
but I'm ready to wear my sweaters and everything.
And my flannels,
Layer.
my Sherpa.
I have a whole collection to debut for just fall.
Oh,
I'm ready. I'm
I
ready.
cannot wait to see you stunt, Hayden.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Okay, well, typically being called cheesy is a bad thing, but not in the case of our mac and cheese grilled sandwich that Anna and I are trying today, so stay tuned for another episode of Taste Test Tuesday.
Hello, Taste Test Tuesday viewers. Today we have an exciting one. The stacked mac sandwich from Panera Bread.
I'm so excited to try this.
Now, this was a little expensive.
As it always is with Panera, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm not. How do you feel about Panera? Because I just think they're a rip-off most of the time.
I really like Panera. Like, there are times when I'm craving it, and I think their stuff is good. I just think it's way overpriced for no reason at all.
So, we're going to pull out our little curbside order. They just threw this in there.
I guess you could bite it in half too.
So we got the half sandwich. So opening it up. Oh my. Creamy, but not like the picture. Like, do you think that looks like the picture?
So that's the
Overall, like, it looks really good. Everyone knows their mac and cheese is good. Here we go. It's pretty good. But it's like, am I even tasting the bread? Or, cause like, I know I like their mac and cheese, you know? So like, I don't know if it's like, I'm just tasting the mac and cheese and thinking, yeah, that's good. Or if it's like worth the bread. Like, is the bread really adding anything for you?
it's adding some kind of rubbery crust.
This is literally so easy for them. Like, I can't believe they haven't done this sooner.
Yeah, it's not like they like bake the mac and cheese into it. It's kind of just like they layer it on. I'm not really liking the crust that much. It tastes kind of rubbery and burnt to me.
I don't think it's worth getting the bread. Because it's not really adding anything for me.
Yeah, like if you want this, just order a big bowl of mac and cheese and get a baguette.
Yeah, one of these.
Give me that.
I'm gonna finish it. I definitely I like it, but I don't think it's worth it. Like $7 for that. If they would have baked it together, I feel like the bread would stick to it and would overall mesh better. I would give the sandwich a 6 out of 10. It's good. It's a good idea. They should have thought of it earlier, but like, I don't think it's necessary. Like, I probably wouldn't order it again. I'd probably just get mac and cheese.
Yeah, I honestly probably would give it a 6 out of 10 as well, just because I think there's a better way to do this. I don't know if it's what.
There's Parmesan crisps in this.
How do you know?
I just ate one.
Parmesan crisps.
Oh, right here. Try that. So that's what they added. It's literally like Parmesan cheese. It's like crunchy.
I was wondering, like, when I was biting
I
into
thought
it,
it
I
was
was like,
crust.
I did too, and I was like, I just bit the middle of this sandwich. How is there crust in it? That's what I was like confused about, and I was like, oh, is this mac and cheese overcooked? Now it makes sense. Okay, that's cool. I mean, that's a little flavor booster. Well, back to my rating, 6 out of 10 because I just kind of wish the mac and cheese wasn't just thrown on it because it makes it hard to eat. But the taste is really good.
Well, we hope we're macking you hungry, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Now, I'm a big fan of Panera's mac and cheese.
I am too.
And I love the idea of a mac and cheese sandwich. But I think, as I said in the video, I think just getting a baguette and just dipping it in the mac and cheese is something I think a lot of people have been doing for years and should just stick with it. Like I said, the crust was kind of burnt and rubbery, and then we had that revelation of the Parmesan crust being in the, we were like this, like it was like an aha moment. But Hayden and Katie, what did you guys think? Are you Panera mac and cheese fans? Tell us your thoughts.
I love Panera mac and cheese. I think it's so good. But it almost seems like it was just the mac and cheese in a bread bowl, but it wasn't a bowl. It was just a sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm sad. I had high expectations.
I know. Like, it was still good, don't get me wrong, but it's just they threw the mac and cheese on
Right.
two burnt pieces of
Yeah.
bread.
Right.
And I think
Exactly.
it'd be a lot better just mac and cheese in a bread bowl. Like, stick
Exactly.
to what
sure.
you've always had, Panera.
It looks like I needed something to drink too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I love
know.
the mac and cheese, but the soup, it's where
Oh,
it's at. And
broccoli
especially
cheddar soup.
For
Broccoli
that price,
cheddar.
though,
Oh, so good.
will not be getting that. $7.09, that's a lot for a
I
sandwich.
know, for
Yeah, that's
half of a sandwich.
ridiculous.
Half of a sandwich and a baguette, it was $7. Now, oh yeah, we definitely needed something to drink because I just keep chewing. But anyways, Hayden, talk to us about TikTok.
Well, first it was Vine, and now it seems it's TikTok. It seems that wherever you go, you'll hear at least one of a gazillion references people have picked from TikTok.
From quirky gestures to random sound effects, TikTok content has been taking up more than just a bit of our time. Are these latest TikTok trends influencing our personalities and our senses of humor? And are we losing individuality because of it? Let's discuss.
That's a really hard-hitting question, especially for something like TikTok. But I think, we do pick up a lot of stuff from TikTok. There's so many different things you see, and everybody all has different For You pages. So
I
you're going to hear a
know.
bunch of different things from a bunch of different
Like,
people.
I hate to say it, but it's 100% true. Like, none of the jokes or anything I say is actually from myself,
Yeah.
which is sad, but
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I definitely agree, and I think it's like the weirdest phenomenon ever. But anytime I walk into a room with people my age, I'm like, hey, I'm like, it's like something. It's so weird to someone that doesn't have TikTok or doesn't
they're
understand
out the
the
loop.
joke. Yeah, and it's just like, if I actually saw myself, I'd be like, what is that girl doing?
No,
and
literally.
I cannot have a conversation without bringing up some sort of TikTok reference, and then it's so awkward, and people are like, what? Like, I'm like, oh, you're not on that side of TikTok?
I love
I think it's kind of cool. And it's not a new thing, the influence that social media has on the culture. And I think it's kind of like a unity thing. Like when people from all over the world can connect on this one little joke or this one little line. And like you said, when you walk into a room and you make a reference and people get it, it's like, we're here.
Yes, I actually really love that point because
Yeah.
I feel like whenever we talk about social media and how it influences us, it always takes a negative turn.
Yeah, this is a good
But
thing.
yeah,
People laugh.
I mean, you're so right. Like, it does connect people, and everyone has different senses of humor. But when you're all on the same side of TikTok, seeing the same things, it is like a warm feeling, and it's funny too.
It's
You
like-
connect with people so fast.
It's like the circle of influence, You get it from TikTok, but TikTok got it from somewhere else. I like to say all the time, the one that's like, I love to get it sparkly dress. It's from Toddlers and Tiaras, but I saw it on TikTok and it makes me laugh because it's so funny. I will cry laughing and it's so
yes,
funny.
absolutely. It just gives you a connection when you say something and they instantly laugh. I'm like, oh, you've seen that
Right,
too.
right.
You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
When your For You pages are very similar and you understand the same thing, it's like, that's your new best friend.
No, literally. I
Literally, and then
think
you
that's
call
how we
everyone
clicked.
bestie too.
Yeah, bestie.
Yeah.
Because everyone in the comments on the TikTok videos is like, bestie, this isn't it. Or,
Right,
like,
right,
bestie,
right.
this and that. And it's just
No,
it's
exactly.
the craziest thing ever. But I always in my head have the one Nicki Minaj sound from TikTok where she's like, Barb's, about Barb's working. She's like, fearlessness drive. I hate lazy people. Barb, stay in school. Don't you ever be lazy. Don't you
Wow.
ever
See,
complain
no, I
about
haven't
hard
seen that
work."
one.
And it just really motivates me. Whenever I'm
Yeah,
procrastinating,
okay.
I
Oh, absolutely.
open TikTok and I hear Nicki telling the Barbs to get it together. And I'm like, okay, queen, here I am.
The one Nicki Minaj one I've seen is hold on, wait, hold on, wait.
Yeah.
That one's funny.
Now hold on
Yeah.
on that. Hold on on that. Yes, I love
See,
that.
we connect.
The unity
I feel
here.
like one of the new ones is the one that goes, for you, Lil Uzi, a Rob Zombie poster, and then he's just like, like, that's me. And I feel like I connect to it the most when like a teacher says, here's a new assignment. It's a hard one. Have fun. I'm like,
You're like,
no, thank you. And this,
And they're
like,
like,
the hands,
"What?"
like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I do that now all the time.
Yes, all the gestures. And I'm
Yes.
like, that's embarrassing. I need to stop, but like I
Exactly.
can't.
Right,
It's
right,
really
right.
bad. It's addictive.
and I wonder how long it's gonna stay around. Like how long the influence is gonna last.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
TikToks are so the trends are constantly changing, and we're always doing different things. So I wonder like how long going like this and stuff like how long that's gonna last.
I'll tell you one thing. I'm glad I'm not a TikTok dancer. That is the
I
one
could
thing I
never.
will end it on. Is I'm not.
You don't
want to
be Charlie?
No, no.
Well, that's all we have on TikTok. Stay with us for after the break.
I was your age, I was just like you, fascinated by stars. But now I get to search for life in the universe. And who knows, maybe life is looking for us too.
So we're like aliens to them?
Yeah. Does anyone want to be a scientist now?
I do.
Awesome. We need more girls in STEM.
Maybe we can find aliens.
With fashion and push for individual style surging thanks to things like TikTok, Pinterest, and thrifting, we are seeing the fashion industry being assorted less and less by gender. However, big stores and companies like H&M are still tacking on that annoying pink tax to women's clothing. So how do we feel about pink tax and the surge in general neutral clothing styles?
You guys know what pink tax is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like adding on that extra like little bit of money to any type of women's products, whether it be clothing, razors. I think razors are the most like the biggest one we noticed. For me, I think that this pink tax is more noticeable now that we're getting into gender neutral clothing. What are your guys' like favorite gender neutral clothing like now? Like mine are the oversized t-shirts.
Yes, I love those. They're so comfy, but like so cute because you can layer with them or just like they're fashion but comfort at the same time, which is just amazing.
I agree.
like that we're getting more into like small stuff, almost like accessories, like shoes. Shoes are becoming a big thing that's more gender
Yes.
neutral. And one of the big ones is nail polish. Nail polish is huge with guys now. I
That's true.
haven't done it yet, but like I see guys and I'm like, might have to do that here soon because that looks really cool to have like the nail polish done. I think that's cool.
Or literally like our Converse right now.
Right?
Like, exactly.
Joe, what's your current favorite gender neutral?
I'd say flannel, actually. It's,
Flannel.
Ooh,
Especially with fall coming
yes, with
up,
Yeah.
flannels are going to be in. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we like the red flannel or the blue flannel?
Red,
Yeah,
red
I'm
all
a
the
red
way.
flannel
I,
person.
Mainly
I say
because
both.
Both fair.
I'm
That's
team
fair.
blue just
Both-
because I think red is a little bit lumberjacky and I will not be out there cutting down trees.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of different styles of red. I feel like with blue, you'll only see like the checkered blue. With red, there's so many different ones. I have one from Target, and it's really cute, and it's not
Yes.
lumberjack style.
No, I know. I wore one to class literally yesterday, and I look in the mirror and I was like, lumberjack vibes are cute. I don't
No,
know, but I'm
honestly,
just gonna say it's good.
Like, what if we start carrying axes around with them too? Like,
And a
an
little
axe
spice.
What?
sling across. Okay, maybe not.
Don't think
but-
that's allowed, but I appreciate the effort.
Okay. Let's like go back to this idea of the pink tax.
Yeah.
Joe and I were actually talking about this earlier and how like with these gender neutral styles coming back, places like H&M, we are literally seeing the same exact item in the men's and the women's section, but the women's section are still like higher priced. Like what is that about?
Honestly, it's a lot to really delve into because it feels like, you know, you could like get something like, let's just say like a flannel, and it could like be a men's style, and then there's a women's style, and there's the same thing. But then it feels like the idea that you have to pay more because it's a woman's style. So it really feels almost unfair in like a sense because it's like, oh, because even it's just the same thing, but it's like I have to pay more for this. It's like, it almost feels literally it's just unfair.
Yeah, and I think that now that gender like neutral clothing is coming back, it's more easy to observe because like before, like this shirt would not be in the men's section, but that flannel Joe has on probably would be in the women's section. So now we can see like the exact same item at different prices, which I think like really shows out.
Yeah.
Katie, Hayden, what do you guys think?
I think as someone who like, you know, I identify as a man, and I think that it's not fair at all. Just to have like a tax on like women's items, that's just, it doesn't make sense.
No, it's absolutely ridiculous, especially because everyone's shopping in different sections. Like
Yeah.
I'll wander over to the guys section all the time. So I think it's stupid, honestly, and it's not fair. Like, why would the exact same item be more just because it's quote unquote a women's clothing item?
Yeah, like you could look at my shirt now and tell me that it's not a woman's or men's shirt. Like it could be anybody's shirt, but again, that price difference is what makes the difference, and it's just not, it doesn't make sense.
And it's not even just like price anymore, it's also size. Like now that the oversize is coming back into trend, like all of the women's oversize are going away, but like there's plenty of men's clothing still left, which is like a bit, I don't know. It makes me a little bit upset that we have less options now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
What do you guys think about pink tax on items like razors?
It's the exact same thing.
Right.
It's the double standard. Where is it coming from, and why is that there? Like I use men's razors. Like they work
they're
better.
so much better in quality too.
Exactly.
It honestly, it truly comes down to just the color of the package. And it's like, why are we taxing more for a color of a package? Like it doesn't make sense.
Not at all.
No,
I
it just
agree.
doesn't.
Well, I don't know about you, but the beginning of fall has me questioning some things about the season.
Me too. And our own Bella will be hosting a game show to do just that. Let's bring it to Bella at the control room.
Fall is officially here, and you know I've got to celebrate it with a game show and a pumpkin spice latte after the show. Today, I want to put our hosts to the test to see which of these fun fall facts they know the answer to. So let's get going. All right, Hayden, Katie, you guys better get ready to face off here. Okay, first question. Babies born in autumn are more likely to live to the age of blank than babies born in any other season. Is it A, 70, B, 100, or C, 85?
I'm going to go with C, because my mom always said if you don't know, go with C.
You're wrong.
Oh.
Katie, do you have a guess?
Mom, way to go.
No, you guys are both wrong.
Is it B?
Yes, it's
That's
B.
embarrassing.
I don't know who to give it to. I guess we might just have
Neither.
to. I guess we just have to pass. Okay, next question. What is the slang term that refers to the influx of tourists to states like Vermont and New Hampshire during the fall to see the changing leaves? Is it A, leaf viewing, B, leaf scoping, or C, leaf peeping?
I'm gonna go with A.
Eh.
I'm going to go with B.
No.
What?
It's C, leaf peeping. See, that time you should have went with C,
Peeping
Hayden.
sounds weird. Peeping
I was
sounds
like,
I
there's
weird.
no way. That's like stalking.
I know. Okay, I guess another one. None. You guys might have to play rock, paper, scissors to find a winner at the end of this. Okay, next question. What did the season of autumn used to be called until about the year 1500?
Oh.
Is it A, harvest, B, fall, or C, antefall?
A, harvest.
Yes, you are right.
say
Okay.
that.
Okay, we got a question right.
I feel like that one was pretty easy. That was pretty easy.
Yeah, you know, I tried to give you guys an easy one because you were struggling a little bit right now.
We knew
Hey, now,
that.
don't call us out.
Thank
Don't call us
you.
out.
I'm sorry. Okay. Which of these vitamins partly causes weight gain in the fall and winter months? Is it A, vitamin D, B, vitamin C, or C, vitamin B?
B, vitamin C.
No.
A, vitamin D.
Yes, because the sun
So
isn't
good.
out.
Wait, that's what I meant. That's what I wanted.
It's okay. I know the lettering was kind of confusing. Okay.
Got a little mumbo
All right.
jumbled in my head.
Which of these autumn festivities has been celebrated for the longest time? Is it A, trick-or-treating, B, Dia de los Muertos, or C, Thanksgiving?
I want to say it's C, but I feel like it's B. Is it B?
Well, your first answer was C, so. I don't know, Hayden, that's so unfair. I don't know who to give
It's
that.
fine. Give it to her. Give it to her.
Okay,
It's fine.
Katie.
She needs a point.
It's
Pity
B.
point. Pity
It's
point.
Dia de los Muertos. Okay.
The Day of the Dead.
Day of the Dead,
Yeah.
yes. In Greek mythology.
That's a good. That's. Sorry.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. In Greek mythology, the return of which goddess initiated the start of autumn? Is it A, Persephone, B, Hera, or C, Demeter?
A.
Yes, you are right.
So
It
good
is-
at this.
It is our Persephone. Okay. How did the fall-themed tradition of bobbing for apples start? Is it A, a primary supplier of apples in colonial America lost all of its apple supply to a flood? B, it used to be a British courting ritual between men and women? Or C, a surplus of apples was believed to be an omen for heavy rains, so ancient Americans tried to make a game out of it to offset the suspicion?
B.
Yes.
I was gonna say B too, so at least you got it. At least you
You're
got
right,
it.
you're right. I mean, Katie was like ready for it.
Yup.
Okay, 8. Which of these medical incidents tends to decrease during the fall? Is it A, seizures, B, aneurysms, or C, heart attacks?
A.
Nope.
Oh.
C.
C.
Absolutely.
Heart attacks tend to decrease during the fall time. It must be, those pumpkin spice lattes bringing
Yes,
us
Yeah.
keeping us
back
alive.
to bringing us
For
back
real.
down to the ground. Okay. Next question. Where did the tradition of people wearing costumes on Halloween come from? Was it A, centuries ago, people wore costumes to scare off ghosts believed to be roaming the earth? B, poorer children wanted an excuse to dress up for a night and not be criticized for it? Or C, men wanted to impress women they were courting by wearing costumes that accentuated their natural attractive features?
A.
Yes.
I was gonna go for that too.
Katie just doesn't wait for it. She's
I
like,
did a Halloween project in 5th grade and I aced it, so I'm kind of mad, but it's fine.
I feel like you're really pondering.
I
this,
was.
though. I was like,
you were like, I know. I tried to make a little complex multiple choice
yeah,
there
yeah,
because when
yes.
you think about it, some of them, I don't know. Okay, and the last question is, instead of pumpkins, what did the Irish use to carve faces into back in the day? A, apples, B, turnips, or C, zucchini?
B.
Yes.
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 Okay,
You are
okay.
right.
Good job.
Okay, I'm going to count it up real quick. Okay, Hayden, 1, 2,
Oh,
3.
I thought you were just gonna stop at Hayden 1.
4. No, I'm sorry. Hayden has 4, and Katie has 1, 2, 3, 4. So you guys are going to have to do rock, paper, scissors after all
Oh
to see
snap!
who wins.
Oh
Okay,
snap!
okay.
Oh snap! We're doing it now.
Yep.
right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Do it
let's
now.
go. Here we go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Yeah!
All right, all
Best out
right.
of 3 later. Okay.
Well, our host did a spectacular job guessing these fun fall facts, but the winner is Hayden. I hope you all learned some facts that will make you scream for fall, but we are going to fall into an interview with our new cast member about their new single, Summer Love. Who's the cast member and what will they have to say? College Voice returns in just 60 seconds.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org.
I feel like her heartbeat is like same speed as mine. And I think we have this like deep connection, this heart connection in her heart, that there's room for me and mom. When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer. It's a sensory thing. It's a thing with Asperger's.
She's really good with Anya. I've seen adults react to my daughter when she has meltdowns, like she's from a different planet. And this little animal just sat next to my child and was just like, it's gonna be cool.
She's my superhero.
Good job, Kitty Cat.
When we adopted Lucky, we discovered all the wonderful things that make her unique.
Lucky's a little bit of a lot of things, but mostly she's pure love.
Many people love to sing in the shower or in the privacy of their own car, when I say many people, I actually just mean me. But it's not that often actually people putting out their own original music. But our new cast member, Chloe, is one of those talented people. And today we'll be asking Chloe all of the details on her new song. So Chloe, let's start at the beginning. How long have you been doing music for?
So I started playing the guitar when I was 10.
Okay.
Because I wanted to be like Taylor Swift.
No, Taylor Swift.
Like every little girl. Every little girl's dream. So I started playing when I was 10, and then I started writing music at that same time. But I didn't actually start liking the things that I was writing until I was like a freshman in high school.
Right. So you say Taylor Swift, so that's obviously big inspiration.
Yes.
So are you more country, or what's the genre we're going with?
No.
No country. Okay.
I like Taylor Swift's new albums, Folklore and Evermore. I love all of her other stuff, but those were the ones that really resonated with me. So I was definitely inspired by those, and kind of like acoustic, mellow folk, that kind of stuff. Like I love that genre.
Okay, so the title of the song is Summer Love. So was there a summer love this past summer? What's the tea, Chloe?
So I wrote this song after summer 2020.
Okay.
So after quarantine and all
Rough
that.
time. Rough time.
Rough times. And it was about my summer love, if you will. Just like me reflecting on that and after it ended and all that stuff.
Oh, so it's like a cute, like little romance.
Yeah.
So is it like a sad note? Like give us a little insight.
Yeah. So I think it's a little sad. When I wrote it, I was like, ow. But now when I look back on it, it's more like a reflection. Okay, like that needed to happen. But in the moment, anyone going through a breakup, like it's definitely a sad song.
So something that always interests me about like songwriting is the process. Like how do you know what to say? How do you know how to put it together? So tell me what your songwriting process is like.
Yeah, so usually I'm in my bedroom with my guitar, and I pull out my guitar and I strum a few chords that I like, and then I'll go to my voice memos and just record like a melody or whatever comes up in my head, and then just start saying words and singing words, and then go back and listen to it and pick out what I like, and then kind of just form it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is this your first single?
Yes.
Wow. And you're how old?
I am 18.
Round of applause just for that. Round of applause. Because there's so many people who like live their whole life and like, oh, I wish I would have done that. But you're 18 doing what you love to do. Love that. We love Chloe. So what would you say is the next step now?
Well, I'm working on music still, and I'm hoping to put out more songs and hopefully an EP at some point.
EP, okay.
I do have another thing coming soon.
Can you tell us?
That will be. I can't yet.
Okay.
Okay. But I will.
Well, stay tuned.
There are other things coming, so be ready for that. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's exciting. And then another thing, so like when the whole production of it comes into play, do you record in a studio? Are there other people involved? Or are you one-man band type of thing? How does that go?
So my guitar teacher and I are super close, and she got me involved in a lot of the performing stuff, performance and all that stuff that I used to do. So she like got me into a studio where she records her music and helped me out with that. So I recorded at Encore Studios. It's in Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, okay. Is that where you're from?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And so yeah, she helped me do that, and I went in there and we did it all in one day, and it was so much fun. And yeah. So it was really good.
Well, now we're going to listen to a little snippet of Chloe's song. So let's hear it.
You take me home and you toss rocks at my window to talk to my mom. She never liked the idea of you.
We have for you today, we are so excited to be back for an all-new, amazing season of The College Voice. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at The College Voice and follow us on Instagram at @thecollegevoice_KSU. But TV2 is not finished yet. Stick around for an upcoming episode of Kent Core tonight at 8 p.m. And for all of your local news, stay tuned for your TV2 newscast at 6 p.m. We'll see you all next week, and don't forget to listen to Chloe's song on all streaming platforms.
Your favorite weekly music show just got even better. We are now online serving all the needs of your favorite music media. You can check out our site for editorials and reviews from our writing staff featuring headline news and stellar illustrations from our design team. In the mood for your favorite artists? Check out links to our past episodes on this new and brilliant site. We are now one click away at KentCoreTV2.com. We are Kent Core. We are music-driven media.
Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. You saved me.